Hi you guys, this video is not going to be like my other videos where I include pictures of the products because I took my camera with us to H.I.P Island this year, and I have little cousins that I believe just destroyed my camera, so my camera's not working right, so I'm just not going to go through the trouble, but I will describe to you, the products. Okay, so what I'm talking about in this video specifically is primers, because years ago when I started doing my makeup, I never used a primer, and God, how I wish I did. And it was only because I didn't know what a primer was. I never heard of a primer. For those of you who don't know, a primer is something that you put under your makeup. A lot of primers that you'll use are for eyes, but there are primers for face makeup. Now, what they do is they put, it's kind of a sticky thing, a sticky substance under your face. It shouldn't feel sticky on your face, but it's something that you'll put your shadow on. If you're using an eyeshadow base, you'll put your shadow on, and it'll just stick and grab that shadow and keep it on there all day, and just make your colors pop, and it'll keep you from creasing, and it's just all around a good thing. Sorry, thought I heard somebody coming in, but I think it was just my bird flapping its wings. Anyway, the first primer I want to share with you is, I have like something in my eye, is the Urban Decay Potion Primer. Now, this is the one product in the entire world that I will recommend that you splurge on. It's not necessary for you to splurge on eyeshadows. It's not necessary for you to splurge on anything. There are so many drugstore products that are such good quality, and it's ridiculous to go to MAC and spend 20 bucks on one eyeshadow when you can get about 5 of them from a drugstore, and so long as you use a good primer, it's going to be just about MAC quality. So the one thing I do recommend is you splurge on an eyeshadow primer. The one I use is Urban Decay primer, and I've actually depotted mine because I broke it, which is fine because I would have depotted it anyway because there's so many grooves in there that the eyeshadow the eye primer gets stuck to. And when you think you're done, you throw it away, and there's about like a jar of primer left in that tube. So mine's in a pot like this, and when you put it on, it's pretty skin flesh tones, but when you put it on, you can't really see it. It goes on real smooth, real creamy. It keeps your eyeshadows from creasing all day, keeps your eyeshadows on all day, and it's just overall a good thing. The next primer I want to share with you is Revlon's Beyond Natural Smoothing Primer, and it comes in a tube that looks like this. Probably won't have that red sticker on it, so ignore that red sticker. But as far as quality, it's not as great as Urban Decay, but it will keep you from creasing, if not all day, but most of the day. It'll keep your eyeshadows on pretty well. It goes on super creamy. I just love like rubbing it on my skin because it goes on and it feels so nice. And it smells really good. Honestly, like if they could make Urban Decay go on this way as the Revlon Smoothing Primer and make it smell and just feel the way it does, it feels so luxurious on your skin, I would just like die of happiness. Okay, whoops. Next thing I want to recommend is sometimes eyeliners can be great primers. Some of these include the H.I.P from L'Oreal. These eyeliners that come in little things like this, and it kind of looks like MAC, especially like the font on there. Ooh, let's spin it. They try to kind of make MAC kind of stuff. But this one's an eggplant. It's really good for deepening colors, for making a smoky look. If you want to do a smoky purple look, awesome. They also have like blue, and I believe they also have like a green color. So those are something definitely to keep your eyes out for. They keep your shadows on for an extremely long time. They're also fantabulous liners. So I love these. Like, my heart melts for H.I.P liners. This is the only liner I actually use. Is H.I.P liners. Like, sometimes I'll use a pencil, but I only own one pencil. I own a whole bunch of liquid liners, which I hardly ever use. I don't know why I own so many. I think I just buy them and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to use this. And I never do. So, the next thing I want to tell you about is actually another liner. And this is the gel liner from Coastal Scents. And I believe this one's like silk white or something like that. Pearly white. It's the white. They only have like one white color. So it's the white. This is the only one I own. Works great on your waterline as well as base. I like to use this a lot. I actually probably use this more than I use my Urban Decay primer because I like a wide, open-eyed, awake look. I hardly ever look sleepy, but I like to have an open-eyed look. The next thing I want to tell you about is some cream shadows. I have one that I have misplaced because I'm retarded. Okay, there it is. This one's from Wet n Wild, and it comes and it looks like this. And the only one I don't recommend you use is this huge one right here, because it's more like a lip gloss. Honestly, like this, it's the consistency of a gloss, and it really weighs down your lid. These are really great. They go on really smooth, except this one. But they do go on really smooth. You have a white, you have kind of a beigey color, a copper, and an espresso. And if you've seen my palette video, I bought this because basically the cream shadows are exactly the same colors as my Lancome palette, my Lancome Quad. If you look at that, like, woo, it has that white, and that white is right there, and then that beigey color right there. Whoa, not that one. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, so the white, beige, that dark brown, that copper, all of that is up here. So I really like using these cream shadows for this palette. It works out really nicely. Okay, and the next cream shadows I would like to tell you about is Revlon. These are Revlon Illuminates cream shadows. And I've got two. The one on top is Black Magic, and the one on the bottom is Wild Orchids. Love, 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 love these. They're extremely pigmented, and I don't know, they go on really creamy. I do have a problem with creasing on these sometimes, but it's just, I mean, it's kind of a trade-off. You get this great pigmentation. Sorry, my chest itches. You get this great pigmentation and this super creaminess, but I mean, it's a trade-off for the creasing. What I'll actually do is put the Urban Decay Potion Primer under sometimes, so I won't have creasing, but definitely up to you to buy these. I do love these. Yeah. Okay. So that is all I have for primers. I honestly hope it helped. Yeah. Alright, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you later. I don't know what that was. Oh, one more thing that I wanted to recommend to you was the 3-in-1 Eye Concealer from Neutrogena. It comes in a tube like this. I don't know. Okay, and not only is it a great under eye concealer, but it's also pretty good for keeping your eyeshadows on as long as you dab it in and kind of leave it a little bit tacky. Yeah, it's not cakey, it's not anything. I just want to share that with you because I forgot. You can use concealers as a primer, not nearly as good as any other kind of base, but some of them will do great things for you. Alright, bye. This time for real.